Kanina may napansin ako, yung mga observations mo, I'm asking you, I guess, to put on your political science hat for this one. Sinabi mo, parang mga nag-audition tong mga to for 2028 kasi nga dumalo si VP Sara kanina para sa budget hearing niya. Tell us, no, ano yung mga napansin mo doon and what stood out the most with today's events?
Well, today's privileged speeches, no, especially by Senator Cheese, was supposed to be a bombshell. There were reports that he would name a lot of names and explain in detail how kickbacks happen aside from himself. Mga ibang senador or congressman, how does it happen? Pero eventually, it became like a nothing burger na parang wala namang nangyari, walang pasabog, which is, we already know that Speaker Martin Romualdez is being accused as well of budget insertions and his own participation or accountability in the flood control project, ghost projects, or other SOPs sa budget insertion. So it's not true anymore that Speaker Martin is the name who cannot be named. So eventually, the privileged speech seemed like an audition piece na here I am, Cheese Escudero, who will really attack Martin Romualdez, who is quote-unquote the number one enemy of Vice President Sara Duterte. It seems, no, for most independent analysts, parang doon pinakagalit si VP Sara sa ngayon. Of course, galit din si VP Sara sa ating Pangulo, pero hindi niya masyado tinitira. Ang tinitira lagi ni VP Sara is si Speaker Martin. So it seemed like an audition piece because we all know VP Sara is a front runner in 2028, and so she's looking for someone to be her vice president, and other people will naturally try to offer themselves na, oh, I can be your VP because Senator Cheese comes from Sorsogon, which is medyo north, no? Hindi siya south-south. Kasi ang formula noon, 2025, solid north plus solid south, the Marcoses and the Duterte. So VP Sara needs to pad or needs to look for a VP candidate na tandem who will bring in the numbers from Luzon or Visayas, hindi lang sa Mindanao, which is yung baluarte ng mga Duterte. So for me, it seemed like an audition piece for 2028.
Teka, attorney, sino yung name na gusto mo sana marinig na hindi mo narinig that cannot be named? Yung bagong Voldemort, sino yon?
No. It was Senator Cheese who was saying Speaker Martin is the name who cannot be named. Madaming ibang pangalan, senador at congressman, allegedly, ilalaglag daw ni Senator Cheese. Yun yung expectation kanina sa privileged speech niya. But eventually, walang ibang pinangalanan except Speaker Martin and Zaldico, who we already have heard from other places.
Ba't kaya nagkaganon, Attorney Jess? If Senator Cheese Escudero was supposed to bear all earlier today, ano kaya nangyari? Nagkaroon ba ng negosasyon? Kasi basically, he said kanina that nililihis itong investigation and senators are being the scapegoats. And congressmen should be investigated as well.
Well, we can only speculate, no, but this is a reasonable analysis of things, no. Kung ilalaglag niya kasi yung mga ibang senador or congressman, kung yun yung mangyayari sana, no, it will be like a scorched earth policy or a Pyrrhic victory, no, na okay, nilaglag mo yung iba, pero it doesn't really help you either because one, you're making new enemies, and second, it doesn't absolve or justify whatever you did. So I go back to what I said kanina, no? Instead of filing cases against his so-called accusers, he should just explain all of these issues like the 142 billion budget insertion and yung accusation ni Roberto Bernardo, which is not my accusation.